seventh ray is a vibrational field that allows, in the construct as we understand the seventh ray, it allowed the non-physical beings to begin to experience physicalness. And that was explained as just a wonderful creation nobody had ever thought of before, physicalness. Wasn't thought of. And then in physicalness, people wanted to be a rock. They wanted to be a tree. They wanted to, be all these different things. But one of the things that happened as they came and went into a place where there were distortions, they took the distortions with them to where they were going. And they contaminated the next space and the next space. And that wasn't seen for a long, long time until it was finally understood and figured out. And so then it took another massive period of time to create, what's the word I'm looking for? Quarantine. So places were quarantined. There's universes that are quarantined. Nobody goes in and nobody comes out. And parts of this galaxy are quarantined. But one of the things that they figured out is the use of the eighth ray. So if you came into a space and in order to use that seventh ray, you had to be really knowledgeable about how to clear that space from those contaminations. And so we played with that eighth ray in a very similar way that it was designed to be used, clearing those contaminations. And so contaminations, to keep it really simple, anger, resentment, fear, rage, disrespect, we'll call those contaminations. So, and you know that those contaminations cause you a lot of difficulties. And fear and resentment and hiding and avoiding, those are all results of contaminations. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So the eighth ray became a very constructed set of applications that were designed to not only be creative, but were designed to uncreate and to create removal and short-circuiting, dissolving, were part of the tools that allowed these beings to really clear their space and then go back using that seventh ray to wherever they're coming from. From your consideration, that seventh ray is one of the components in it is the light of the Christ. Now, that word is going to be used, Christed, Christ light, is going to be used more and more. So it's, I don't want to equate it to a ray. I don't want to equate it to a color code. It's an aspect of Creator. It would be a part, I'm really reaching here, like a part of a personality of the Creator, a component of Creator. It's something you could go spend eons of time just sitting in and beginning to understand that aspect of Creator. But in that seventh ray, this golden light of a very amazing creation of the Christ mind is what is used in order for that physical to non-physical transformation. Something you all will play with very much at the end of all that light body work is that violet flame within the heart. Mm-hmm. It was created by Saint Germain very much to maintain the Christ nature of you as a human being in that sacred heart space. And the flame has a lot to do with the eighth ray, and it has a lot to do with the pineal center ultimately, and it is structured in such a way that it is that aspect of your Christed nature and the Christed nature of the soul in the body never got lost. And there'll be a place where we will, you will use that flame in such a way that begins to give you access to that seventh ray.
I thought that the violet flame was kind of an aspect of the eighth as a clearing mechanism.
Yes, it is, and mostly it's the clearing mechanism to clean away the debris, clean away the threat,
right.
Clean away, So eighth ray has a component, and how we've all learned that in the I Am body of work and the Saint Germain bodies of work is you call upon that consuming violet flame to disperse these external energetics, and it works. That's the eighth ray component of kind of erasure in a way.